All right. Good morning, Ryan. Good morning,
Good morning,
everybody.
Justin.
Hey, we changed our background a little bit.
We did.
What the heck?
We're out in beautiful Colorado during spring break for a lot of kids in the area.
Spring break.
It's still kind of morning and a little bit chilly, but it's beautiful out.
It is. It is. So we had to take advantage.
And we're doing this in a skate park. So if you're looking in the background a little confused, there is a skate park. And then further back are lovely mountains.
Yeah. We decided to come to the skate park because Ryan had to get in a couple of backflips real quick.
I did a couple. Yeah.
So we didn't record them or anything.
No, there's no proof I can do that. No way.
But it's all good.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, I think we're talking about money hacks today.
Yeah, money hacks.
Fill me in. What the heck is a money hack? Why would I do it?
Yeah, a quick way to look at it is a money hack is a way to save money by doing some quick, simple things.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people know what couponing is.
They do. And coupons, old school coupons, you get out the old newspaper and get the scissors and cut them out. But we all know you can do it digitally now in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
But I'll give a quick example of how I use coupons. Once a month in the mail, we get coupons mailed to us, about 50 to 60 in this package. And we go through, we know there's about 5 to 10 good coupons that we're going to use anyway.
Yep.
We're going to use those places anyway, so we use the coupons. And the one we use the most is a local pizza joint.
Nice.
So we love our pizza.
Who doesn't?
We get pizza about 10 times a year from this place delivered to us.
Ooh.
And what they offer is a buy one, get the second pizza half off.
Nice.
So every time we use that coupon, we save about $15.
Perfect.
So if you take $15, that's nice savings, times 10 times on an average a year, I'm guessing, might be more.
150.
150, and we've been doing this for over 10 years. So I believe, if I'm doing the math right, that's over $1,500 that we can now use for other things. What would we use that other money for? Let's talk about why people would want to do money hacks. Like, what could they do with that freed up money?
So there's a couple of things that I think you could do with some freed up money. If I have some freed up money, I think my first thing would be to pay down any excess debt that I still have.
If you have any.
Right. If I have debt, I would put whatever, that $15 from the pizza, put that into
paying off that debt. I love it. So you can use the money hacks to pay off debt if you have debt out there.
Yeah.
What if someone doesn't have debt? Should they still do money hacks?
I think they can maybe have some fun with it.
Okay.
Right. Maybe they take a little bit of that hacking money and they can go enjoy something. Right. Whether it be a concert or whether it be a new shirt.
So that $150 we save on pizza every year, if concerts are our thing or your thing, that's a nice weekend of a concert with someone. $75 tickets each.
Yeah.
It's paid for.
What do you think is another option?
There is another one. If you want to reach financial independence sooner than later, you want to kick it up a notch, you can use some of that savings to increase what you're investing in the stock market.
I like it. So 3 things that we can do is some money hacks, pay off debt, have some fun, or keep investing.
They're all good things, and they're not hurting your lifestyle. When you're doing money hacks, it's not like you're making these huge sacrifices, right, Justin?
I think that's the important piece.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the scrimp and save and just have rice and beans forever and ever, right? I think it's one of those things that money hacks shouldn't affect your quality of life.
Exactly. You did one of the best money hacks ever. You have a phone.
Yeah.
How did you get your phone?
Yeah, let me tell you that one here. My wife and we got kind of tired of paying the big phone carrier bill every month. And so we looked into a cheaper service and we left that company for Mint Mobile. And Mint Mobile we got our congratulations, you've been with us for 4 years. And we did some quick math on that. And it was just about $5,000 that we saved by changing carriers from one of the big name brands to Mint Mobile.
That's amazing. $5,000.
$5,000.
You got bad reception now?
Nothing has changed.
Nothing's changed.
I have the same quality of service. I have service at home. I have service on the road. I have service in different states.
Wow.
Nothing has changed. So my quality of life, nothing has changed.
That's awesome.
And I have $5,000 still.
5,000. See, that's a good way to look at it. It's about $100 a month savings if you do the math.
Yeah.
Which is nice, but if you project out a year or 4 years, $5,000, that's fantastic. And it took you about 40 hours to do this? 50 hours? It took a whole week to make this big change?
It was so hard to do, to make this change, that it literally took less than an hour going online, putting in my name and address, and them sending me a new SIM card to put in my phone.
Man,
It was literally the easiest thing to do.
I love it.
So super easy, highly recommend it. I think if you have $100 extra a month,
Yeah,
that's substantial.
that adds up, especially for teachers.
Yeah, right.
So, and look at Mint Mobile, look at others, because there might be other good deals
Yeah.
out there. There's probably a handful of nice carriers.
Yeah.
Mint Mobile is what Justin used 4 years ago. So we're not getting paid by Mint Mobile, are we?
No, sadly.
Another hack you can do is borrow things from people, neighbors, friends, family. If you just need something for like one-time use. I'll give an example. We have great neighbors in our cul-de-sac. They're all wonderful people. So occasionally if we need something for a yard, I'll ask a neighbor, do you happen to have this? Because we know we're only going to use it once. And if they do, I ask if I can borrow it, and then they're always great about it. And then if they ask us, do you have something, we reciprocate. So by doing that over the years we've lived in this neighborhood, we've saved a lot of money, and they've saved a lot of money just by sharing.
Nice.
What we also have done as neighbors is when we want to aerate our grass, we all pitch in our money and get an aerator for a couple hours. We rent it from a local place, and we do all of our lawns real quick. So that cuts down the cost too. So you can be creative in certain ways to save money by borrowing and helping each other out.
I like that on two different aspects. One, you're not just collecting stuff to store in your garage, right?
Exactly.
You use it one time or once a year, and so you have this thing sitting there forever and ever.
Exactly.
The other thing that I like about that is you're learning a skill, and so you're able to take care of this yourself. You're not hiring it out to somebody.
Speaking of learning a skill, this story I just heard this story yesterday from someone I know. So this someone I know has a 12-year-old son and loves to ride his bike around, the neighborhood.
Yep.
Which is great, outside,
yeah.
away from technology for a bit.
Burn off some energy.
He happens to go through a lot of stickers though.
Yeah.
So this person said about once a week they take in the tire to the bike shop, spend $25 for the person to put a new tube in it and fix it. And she's starting to get bothered because this is like
every week.
So I gently suggested, why don't he's 12 years old, why doesn't he learn how to fix it himself, YouTube it, get it one tube for $10, let's say, buy a patch kit and have this boy patch up those little holes for 4 or 5 uses at least. That saves maybe $100, $150 of what they were doing.
Yeah, serious.
And then you were saying, when we were talking about this before we got on camera here, that there's a lot of pride in when you fix things.
Yeah. It teaches you a skill, right? So now he can have that skill to replace his friends' inner tubes, his inner tubes, other family members' inner tubes. And now he's proud of himself, right?
Exactly.
He's like, yeah, I got this. I can do this. And this taking pride in your stuff can go on throughout the rest of his life. He can fix his own plumbing if he needs to, if the toilet's backed up or if the sprinkler system's not working.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it could lead exactly to more things where, can I fix this? Can I YouTube it or just figure it out?
Yeah.
And fix it. So it's a good thing.
Heck yeah.
So.
Another money hack that I think is kind of a big one that we do. We shop at at Esch's. Some people have Aldi's, and this is like a second-hand market.
Yeah, discounted grocery store.
A discounted grocery store. Thank you. And so my wife just works right around the corner from a discounted grocer here at Esch's. And so she's over there like once a week picking up food for us to have for the week, and it saves us a lot of time. We also shop the clearance though at our local King Soopers, at our local Kroger. Right? We're like, hey, we're having spaghetti tonight for dinner. Here's some French bread on clearance. Saves us a couple bucks.
I love it. Yeah, that's a smart idea. And you might be buying a can, for example, that's like just dented.
Yeah.
So it's not, and Safeway or King Soopers might not want to have it on their display.
Right.
So Esch's buys it, and you get it maybe half off, and it's still the same soup or whatever's in the can.
Yep.
So that's just one example of why it's discounted. There's a lot of different things discounted.
Yeah.
Along those lines, when you're shopping, I think you should always consider buying generic foods if possible.
I do like me some generic Walmart salsa.
Well, everyone take notes right now. Walmart salsa.
I think it's delicious.
Wow. See, and if you don't take the risk of buying Walmart salsa, you would have never known that.
No.
Yeah. My favorite generic or store brand is Safeway. Sells dark chocolate peanut butter cups.
Oh.
and they are
peanut butter cups.
fantastic.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Reese's. I love Reese's too. But if people learned about this, Reese's would go out of business because these dark chocolate peanut butter cups are fantastic. And they're cheaper than Reese's. So take some chances with a generic, I suggest. And if you don't like the taste, then go back to the name brand thing.
Yeah, easy enough. Another thing that has been a little bit of a money hack for us is call your providers, right? So like, for example, I call up my internet provider every year and I'm like, hey, I'm a longtime customer. What customer discounts do you offer? And every year, $25 off of my internet service, because it jumps up and then I call them back and they put it back to where it was. And so every year I make that phone call, lasts 15 minutes. Maybe I do it on the chat box there and get it taken care of. But call up your providers. This could be your credit card. If you've been paying your bills on time, if you have a high interest credit card, high interest.
Yeah,
they can work with you on that.
They might bring it down if you ask.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to be paying your bills.
See, I love it. $25. And remember, I think this will help a lot of people out. $25 times 12.
Yeah.
$300. $100 for Mint Mobile times 12. $1,200. Right there's $1,500 that other people are spending.
Right.
Because they didn't make that change.
Right.
And those are just two examples.
And this allows me, once again, to go back to those three things, whether it be debt or fun or investing. I have that money to work with.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be used for a good reason. You're not doing these things, but for a good reason. That money's going to a good thing.
But you can do this same call to your home insurance or to your auto insurance and get even more money.
Exactly. My last one is I'm a big proponent of the public library. I think it's one of the most wonderful things we have in this country. So not just checking out books, which is an obvious one and a good one. You can save hundreds of dollars if you're a big time reader. You can also check out movies. Libraries do a really good job of getting all the new movies. So if you don't have Netflix or some of these streamlines, checking out a movie, that saves you a lot of money. But here's a new one that our library had that I didn't realize they had. They have board games you can check out.
Yeah.
So during the holidays or when you have friends coming over for a weekend, you could try a new board game. It's free because you're checking it out.
Right.
And if you like it and you're going to use it a lot, then go buy it if you want. But you can check out board games at the library. So there's a lot of things at the library you can check out for free. Saves you money. And then I'll give another quick one. They check out computers. So if you have someone coming to visit and maybe they forgot their computer, and you could check out a computer for them for a couple of days so they can do work or whatever they need to do.
And they've got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's more than that. So check out your local library, what they check out for free, and you might save money and use some things that are really nice.
Yeah, I like that. I like that you're going to the library, you're utilizing something that's local, here to the community, and taking advantage of what they have.
Yeah, it's taxpayers that pay for the library, so we should take advantage of it.
Heck yeah. Last but not least, keep stuff for as long as you can, right? I know every year we go on the new school or back to school wardrobes, but maybe you don't need it every year, right? So keep stuff for as long as you can.
I love it. Yep. Make it last as long as it can.
There we go. Any last things?
No, I would just say, look at what you're doing in your life. Be intentional with these thoughts. What can I do to make some hacks to save up some money for whatever you want to do with that freed up money? Be intentional with these thoughts, and hopefully that helps improve your financial situation moving forward.
I like it. Till next time, everybody. We'll see ya.
Bye-bye.